And good morning, everybody, and welcome here as we get set for Game 2 here from the Dixie Youth World Series AA Coach Pitch Division. We're in pool play right now, and today's game is going to be Tennessee and Alabama. In our first game today, it was North Carolina defeating Georgia by a score of 10-6. So Georgia will play again after this game here, so they'll get a little bit of a break, but it is definitely going to be warm.
I can't control that, Charlie.
Temperature right now is 84 with a feels like temperature in the low 90s, so it is definitely very, very warm. I'm Chuck Sebastian for JockJive.com. I appreciate you joining us here this morning. Alabama will be in the green. They're being introduced on the field. Tennessee in the orange. Let's run down that lineup for you. Bryson Sahaki at shortstop will bat first. Batting second will be Liam Bantow. He'll play left. Batting third will be Gregory Roush. He'll play second base. Batting fourth, Levi Summers. He'll play right center. Batting fifth, Colt Wilson. He'll be in right field. Batting sixth in the outfield, J.J. McCall. Batting seventh, Mike Woody. He'll be at third base. Ethan Lavanda will be in left center field. Bat eighth. Batting ninth, Tyler Searles, the catcher. The second catcher today will be Sam Hall. He'll bat 10th. Jeremy Griggs will play first base. He'll bat 11th. And Beckham Duncan will be the pitcher. He will bat 12th. Those are your Alabama starters, coached by Josh Sahaki, Greg Roush, Dustin Wilson, and Jake Allen. And now for Tennessee, batting first, playing second base, Knox Little. Batting second and playing third base will be Aiden Holland. Batting third at short will be Alex Potter. Batting fourth at first base, Bryce Williams. Batting fifth in the outfield, Caden True. Batting sixth, Case Daniel, outfielder. Batting seventh, Max Green, another outfielder. Batting eighth, Drew Sanders, a catcher. Batting ninth, Cody Burgess in the outfield. Batting 10th, Jace Pilkington will pitch. Batting 11th, catching, Archie Smith. And batting 12th, Ellis Hamrick in the outfield. Those are your Tennessee starters, and your coaches are Tommy Green, Kevin Little, Philip Holland, and Todd Potter. And we're going to do an invocation and another national anthem, and we'll get ready for first pitch shortly. So I believe they're just going to do a national anthem, and we'll move on from there. I guess not. Going to do another invocation. Hold on. First pitch coming up. All right, looks like now we are ready for some baseball here in game number 2 in pool play. A little bit of a late start here for this game, and it was due to field conditions early this morning. They were still trying to get stuff ready to get that first game going at 9 o'clock, and it was a little after 9 before they finally finished up some of the fields. There was a little bit of rain here last night, a little water, so they were working on those, but everything looks good now. The sun is out now. It was very cloudy early this morning when the lights were on for the games. The lights are still on here at the Diamond. And a very cloudy sky, but now the sun has peaked out and the temperatures will begin to rise and the heat index will begin to go up. But the one nice thing about it is we do have a little bit of a breeze blowing out, and it is now blowing out. So, and taking a look at the radar screen, looks like we're safe for rain right now. Most of the rain off of the East Coast and moving out into the ocean, and that's good news, as they would like to make sure they get all these games played today. We're scheduled for 6 games with the possibility of a 7th or 8th game depending on pool play and how it works out. We'll keep you posted. I'm Chuck Sebastian for JockJive.com. Don't forget, we are also on Facebook and Twitter. For those of you that follow on Twitter, it's at JockJive. It's the @ symbol JockJive. And on Facebook, you can go to your Facebook page, go up to the search engine, type in JockJive Sports, and click on the link. And then, of course, give us a like and a follow. That way you can keep up to date with everything that goes on. We give you scores, we give you schedules, game highlights, even updates and more. Twitter and Facebook, a great way to keep up with JockJive Sports. Alabama is the visiting team. They will bat first. Tennessee will take the field. As both coaches giving last-minute instructions here, and the umpires waiting to say, let's play ball. So we knew it was going to be warm here. That's for sure. I know sometimes we get spoiled and we are in the air-conditioned press boxes, but this time we are right behind the backstop, right up close and personal with these games. And we can give you a better camera view of the infield and the players out on the field. And we are just about set to go as Coach Allen will go out and pitch to his team. And Bryson Suhaki, Liam Bantow, and Gregory Rausch will lead things off 1, 2, 3 here for Alabama. Again, they get 5 pitches. No walks. You can strike out. But you've got to hit something fair in 5 pitches. If you continue to foul it off after the 5th pitch, stay in there until it's either an out or a fair ball. So that's how it works. But you can strike out, so they have to be careful of that as well. So we're just about set to go. And now Sunday's lineup, we start a little later in the afternoon. We start at 1 o'clock with the consolation series of Coach Pitch, and it'll be the third runner-up in Pool 1 against the third runner-up in Pool 2 at 1 o'clock. And Pool 3 and Pool 4, same thing. There's 4 diamonds going, 2 for Coach Pitch, 2 for Machine Pitch. And here we go with Bryce Suhaki at the plates. Didn't like the first one, and you hear the ump yell out, number 1. Bryce will be the shortstop today for Alabama. Drills the second pitch into left field. A quick rip there for a single. And Bryson goes down to first base. So runner aboard for Alabama. That'll bring up Liam Bantow. And he'll rip it past the third baseman. Fair ball inside the line, rolling out into left field. Coach was calling for Suhaki to come to second, or to third. He does not advance, though. Missed the signal there, and it's first and second right off the get-go. Alabama hitting the ball well. And now they'll send Gregory Rausch, the second baseman, to the plate left-handed with 2 runners aboard and nobody out as Summers goes to the on-deck circle on the other side of the field. Swings at the first one, pops it up in the infield, and coming in is the right fielder right on the edge of the grass there to make the catch. He'll throw over to third. to get the out and keep runners from advancing. So 1 down. Brings up the number 4 hitter, Levi Summers, the right center fielder from the right side of the plate. Steps into the box and ready to go. Swings to the first one, fouls it off the screen. You hear the loud thump there. That's our microphone is right next to the screen on the field here, so we can pick up all the details and sometimes conversations. Grounded towards first. It'll go foul right into the coach's hands. Everybody goes back, and 2 pitches left and a 2-strike count. And now he has rips that one towards second. Oh, a tweener right between the legs. That's going to score a run. No one rolls out to the fence. The Alabama coach waving the runner at third, telling him go, 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 go. Here's the hesitation and throw come to third. Now he'll go home. So 2 runs will score as Liam Bantow also not hearing what the coach was saying, but finally then takes off. So the single goes into right center field. And down at second base now is Summers. 2 runs have crossed the plate early for Alabama. They lead it 2-0. So a 2-0 early lead for Alabama as both Bantow and Sahaki score. This one popped up high in the air by Wilson, third baseman. Oh, and the pitcher collide, but thankfully the third baseman hangs on, and Colt Wilson pops out for out number 2. And boy, that was dangerous there. Got to do some talking. They're both looking up. This is the league where you learn. And I'm sure they both said something to each other. I'm sure that right now Pickleton and Holland both talked about that one. Whoa, that one come right on the microphone. Woo. Sorry about that. That was loud in my ear. Probably was in yours as well. So 2 down, runner at second, 2-0 lead here early in the first. Swing and a miss there by McCall, and that one rolls all the way to the backstop as well. So 2 strikes on him now. 2 outs, 2-0 lead. Didn't like that one. Swing and a miss, and strikeout recorded, and that'll end the inning. But they do pick up a couple of runs, 2 runs. They leave 1 man stranded, and they pick up 2 hits. And they lead it 2-0. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning coming up. First opportunity for Tennessee next, right here on JockJive.com.
Got some kind of plastic hanging out of the pocket. I don't know if it's moving paper or what. I was going to give you my happy ending when you got back, so I
A little bump there in the glitch there in the internet. Sorry about that, folks. And a little Kevin Little getting ready to come to the plate here for Tennessee in the orange uniforms. Aiden Holland and Alex Potter. So we go to the bottom of the first inning. The 2-0 lead early for Alabama. So Kevin Little comes to the plate from the right side. Didn't like the first one. Swings, 1 hopper to second, flip over to first for the out. Out number 1. bring up Aiden Holland, the third baseman. He'll rip that one into left center field. Coming in on a knee-saving catch there as he scoops it off the dirt. Making the grab out in left center field for the second out of the inning. Nicely played there by the left center fielder for Alabama. That is Ethan Lavanda making that catch, I believe. And now Alex Potter comes to the plate with 2 down. He'll rip that one towards short, knock down, pick up, throw to first in time. Boy, nicely played all the way around defensively. A 1, 2, 3 inning. Tennessee, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We've completed 1. Alabama's got an early 2-0 lead right here on JockJive Sports. Top of the second inning, a little pumped up here in the Alabama dugout, which we're right next to. Don't be shy, don't be even the least bit scared or worried. We're going to cover everything here at this tournament. And, of course, don't forget, if you miss anything, don't worry, because we got you covered as well. You can go back and check out the game as soon as it's completely over. You can start all over and watch it again. Or, if you'd like, you can get the game and as a keepsake and have it available to you anytime during the tournament. If you want to download, all you do is email us at info@jockjive.com. That's info@jockjive.com. Tell us the game that you want. We'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card. They're $5 each, and the games will be on their way to you. That's info@jockjive.com for a keepsake you want to have for a lifetime. You can do it after each game. You can do it after the tournament, whatever the case may be. Again, info@jockjive.com. $5 per game. Make sure you tell us, though, whether it was coach pitch, machine pitch, and who was playing, so we get you the right game. Alabama, 7, 8, 9 in the order. Woody, Lavanda, Searles. And Woody at the plate right now takes the first pitch. They've got a 2-0 early lead. Swings and misses at that one on pitch number 2. And swings and misses at that one. That one he got. Lifted it into left center field, right into the glove, though, over the left center fielder for out number 1. Ethan Lavanda, the left center fielder who made a great catch out there, comes to the plate now. Tomahawks one, sends it over towards left field. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but caught on the foul ball, and that is the second out of the inning. So 2 down quickly. Tyler Searles, the catcher, coming to the plate now. Wearing the number 78 on his jersey. It's the favorite player of something, probably either hockey or football, I would imagine. Not too many 78s in baseball. Popped up right side. First baseman going back. It drops in behind him. It'll be a single, and first runner aboard here in the second inning for Alabama is Searles down to first. Going to bring up Sam Hall. Sam not in the game yet, but all the players do hit in the lineup. He drilled that one right in again. Left center fielder making a great catch on his knees for out number 3. So, boy, he was very active in this inning. They leave a runner on after the one hit. No runs this time, though. A 1, 2, 3, 4 inning, basically. And we'll go to the bottom of the second inning. So, left center fielder out there for Alabama, Ethan the left center fielder out there for Tennessee, doing a very nice job in the inning. I'm not sure which young man it is, but he did very well. They just listed the Tennessee lineup as outfielders, so don't know which one it was. Try to sneak a number maybe if I can see when he goes out next inning. But we'll lead it off with Bryce Williams, followed by Caden True, and then Case Daniel getting ready to go here. For those of you tuned in, watching us and listening, we appreciate it. Thank you very kindly. Don't forget, we've got games all day today. And, of course, these two teams will play again later this afternoon. And I'll tell you when. That one drilled and caught. The shortstop making a phenomenal snag there on Bryce Williams. Line drive to the shortstop. Good play there. That is Bryce Sahaki with that catch. Here is True now. So Tennessee again will play today at 1:30. They will play Mississippi. And for those of you that are the Alabama fans, you'll play Mississippi at 4:30. There's a line shot again right into the glove of Sahaki. And boy, is he moving well across the ball field. So two quick line shots right into his glove as Caden True finds his glove. Now Case Daniel will come to the plate with two down. Just a couple of pitches and a quick 2 outs for Tennessee, trying to find a way to get a man on. Swung on, popped up shallow in the infield. Pitcher coming in, slides down, makes the catch, and then again it's a 1-2-3 inning for Tennessee. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We've completed 2 innings of play. And your score right now is 2-0 in favor of Alabama, the team in green. They'll be sending Jeremy Griggs, Beckham Duncan, and then back to the top of the order, Bryson Sahaki, who's played a pretty hot shortstop here in the last inning, picking up 2 of those 3 outs. Don't forget the game that you're watching is on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube JockJive channel. We stream all our Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel. And you'll want to know first what games are coming your way, so make sure when you're on the YouTube channel there to subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel. That way you can be updated on who and when and what time they're playing. So we'll go top of the 3rd inning and a 2-0 lead here for Alabama. They'll come to the plate with Jeremy Griggs, the first baseman. I wanted to take a look at the left center fielder to see who went out there. I still didn't get it to see a number. I'll find him. He's played good ball. There's a line shot. Oh, just foul down the left field line. Boy, that could have been extra bases for Griggs. Two nothing lead to the shortstop. Couple of hops, picks it up, scoops. Nice throw to first. Really nice throw. 1 down. As Alex Potter playing third base over shortstop. Here's Duncan, rips that pitch right into center field. He'll get himself on the first pitch, base hits. So Beckham Duncan gets on board. 1 up, 1 away. And now runner at first for the hot shortstop, Sahaki. Rips it into left field for a base hit. Oh, and through the glove of the left fielder. That's going to bring the runner to third, and they're going to say, go, go, go. Here comes the throw. No, they won't throw. He'll score. Duncan will score. And down to second will go Sahaki on the single. And then the error on the left fielder. That was Max Green who missed that one. Got by him. And another run here for the Alabama squad. 3-0. Bantow rips it into center field. That'll move the runner up one. Now they're going to wave him. Here comes the throw to the plate. They're going to hold him at 3, but it'll get the runner down to second. Good heads-up running there by Liam Bantow. So runners at second and third. Still only one out for Gregory Roush. Roush is a left-hander. Flew out to the right fielder his first time up. Now Roush is going to bat from the right side. Switch hitter, wow. And he rips it into left field. Base hit. Past the left fielder. That'll score 2 runs. Roush is on his way to second. 2 runs are going to score for Alabama and a double for Roush. Boy, this kid, man, switch hitter at this age. Hits from both sides of the plate. Single and a double. 2 runs on the ribbies there. Kind of like that. Wow, that's impressive. 5-0 lead here early. There are some run rules that we'll tell you about. 15 after 3. 10 after 4. Not quite there yet. But things start to add up quickly here in inning 3. And right now Alabama is hot. And Summers, Levi Summers, who got on with a single, is coming to the plate. He was stranded out at second base back in that first inning. So they pick up 2 in the first, 3 here in the third, and they're still rolling. Only 1 out. Ripped at and flared foul to the right side. Impressive team right here, this Alabama squad. They look real good right now. Tennessee still has yet to find themselves a base runner going 1-2-3, 1-2-3. And their first 2 trips to the plate here early in the game. Ground ball going to get through the hole. Into right field it goes. That'll move the runner to third. They're going to wave him. Here comes the throw to the plate. And didn't get the tag down. Safe. Down to second. And looking around, they're going to keep him there. Is he going to go? No, they'll throw down to third, and they'll keep him there at second. So Levi Summers on with a single, then gets second base on the throw to the plate. Another run for Alabama now makes it 6-0. And Colt Wilson to the plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. Down and dirty that one goes. And Colt kind of with a smile laughing about it. Gets himself set, is ready to go. Swings off the handle to the left side in foul territory. The left fielder going running after it, but doesn't get there in time. Good hustle, though, from Green out and left. Third inning of play, 6-0 lead. Alabama over Tennessee right now on the top of 3. Boy, that ball's hit deep. Over the head of both of them. Also out there helping, that's Case Daniels. Had a great game so far, but that one got past him as well. A double and a run will score. So Colt Wilson rips one out into left center field. Got by Green, and even though Case Daniels backing him up, couldn't get to it either. It is now a 7-0 ball game. And the runs continue to cross the plate here for this Alabama team. Now they start to approach the numbers for a quick short game by a run rule. Oh, fouled off and off of everybody, and catcher hangs in there, went off the mask. And is Archie Smith behind the plate for Tennessee. Swung on, popped up right side. First base backing up, can't get there. Single, run will go down to third. And they're waving him, they're holding on to the baseball. Here comes the throw to the plate. He'll slide in safely, and down to second will go McCall. So Wilson scores on the single. McCall goes to second. And boy, Alabama just breaking this open very quickly. 8-0. And Woody coming to the plate. Flew out to left field his first time up. Got to get that ball in. Rips this one. Hops took a bad one. Off the shortstop's leg. Picks it up. Fields it. Can't throw it. Just be a tough infield single. Unfortunately, the shortstop there, Alex Potter, who tried to make a backhanded stab at that ball took a jump on him, and it went different way on him. So really kind of handcuffed him, but he kept it in the infield. At least it keeps him to first and second with one out. That pitch gets by, and the umpire's going to say here he's got a new one already. 5-6 runs have plated here in the inning. Popped up into right center field. Diving catch made. And then the runner tags and goes to third. Both runners move up on the sacrifice fly. Two down. Good base running by McCall and Woody. Tyler Searles singled his first time up. At the plate, he's got two runners aboard at second and third. They've got an 8-0 lead. Two more runs cross, and boy, you come to the fourth inning, and boy, Tennessee could be seeing this one done early. They've got to get something going in their bottom half of the inning. But Alabama doesn't look like they're done yet. Searles waiting for that pitch he wants. See if he can give it a ride again. Got a single his first time up back in the second inning. Here he is in the third inning. Looking for another or more. Hard shot past the mound, off the shortstop's heel. Took a bad hop again. One run scores. McCall. Here comes the second runner, Woody. And they must have called in.
Ball hit it. Ball hit the base runner.
Interference? Interference, or the ball hit the base runner, run or the other, that's the out. So the one run does count, but the other one doesn't. So it must have been interference. I don't think it would have been hit him, because if it would have hit him, then the run wouldn't have scored. So that's the third out of the inning, but they pick up 2, 4, 6, 7 runs. They lead it by a score of 9-0. Going to the bottom of the third next, right here. JockJive Sports. First run does not count, so it is 8-0. And we go to the bottom of the third. So they pick up 6, not 7, because that run wouldn't count either because of the interference. So McCall, even though he came home, does not score because of the interference. So they pick up 6. It's an 8-0 lead. We're going to the bottom of the third. It's still enough to be trouble for the Tennessee team. First pitch ripped into left field. Down the line. Base hit and more for Max Green. He'll round and stand at 2 with a double. So Green finally gets something going for the Tennessee squad as they get their first runner aboard here in the bottom of the third. They find themselves down 8-0. Remember, it is 10 after 4. So Tennessee wants to stay in this game. They've got to put a few runs on the board, and Drew Sanders is going to try to do that right here. So he is at the plate first time, and he'll be followed by Cody Burgess, who's in the on-deck circle. So far, Drew didn't like either pitch from Coach. That's 3 pitches, and he's got 2 left. Swing and a miss. Pitch number 5 coming up with 1 strike against him. Swung at it, chopped it high in the air. Pitcher comes off the mound, throws to first. Oh, overthrew the first baseman's glove. And the first Tennessee run is going to score on the throwing error. So Tennessee gets a run courtesy of a throwing error. And they have changed the scoreboard to 8-1. Cody Burgess now at the plate with the runner at first, 1 out. No out, sorry. So now a 7-run lead for Alabama. Swinging again at a high one, a couple of chops to third, the throw to second in time for the force. Good job by Woody over there at third on the fielder's choice. First out of the inning is recorded. Pilkington, the pop fly to the first baseman. And he got down on the knee and snuck it under. Got the glove underneath to grab that pop fly. He just about had a double play ball there, as the runner had come off the bag a little bit, but the first baseman couldn't get back to the bag just quick enough. That is Jeremy Griggs over there making that catch. Nicely done. Here's Archie. Swings at the first one, a grounder to short. Flipped over to second base for the out. And that'll end the inning. So the fielder's choice goes 6-4. They do pick up a run, though, a very important run. On the 2 hits, they leave a man stranded. So we have completed now 3 innings of play. We're going to the top of the 4th inning. It's an 8-1 ball game. 3 runs gives them enough to end this game early. Of course, Tennessee would get to bat in the bottom of the 4th. They're the home squad. But Alabama knows if they put 3 runs on the board, they're up by 10, and that is a run rule here in AA ball. So 8-1 is your score right now on the scoreboard. 4th inning of play. Alabama played it 6 in the last inning, 2 in the first inning. They're very capable of picking up these 3 runs. Tennessee's got to play some pretty good defense right here. They have only shut down Alabama 1 time. That was in the 2nd inning. Bottom part of the order, 10, 11, and 12 to the plate. Hall, Griggs, and Duncan. Out of the 3, Duncan with a hit and a run scored. Sam Hall at the plate, flew out to left field his first time up, waiting, I believe, on the catcher to get gear on, is reason for the little bit of a hold-up. Again, coming up after this one, Georgia and Virginia. And Georgia has to, or then Tennessee will play Mississippi right after. So Georgia, who lost earlier today to North Carolina 10-6, will take on Virginia next. It'll be Virginia's first game on the field. And here we go. Sam Hall swings at the first one. High fly ball into center field. It is caught, though, by the center fielder. 4 out, number 1. Jeremy Griggs now will come to the plate. Griggs grounded out to short. 1 away. Gets that one a little low down inside. Swung on, popped up into center field. It'll drop in, base hit. And we get a runner aboard as Griggs gets on with a single. It's Beckham Duncan, who got a nice hit the first time up. Got the single and did score. Scored the third run of the ball game. Pops this one up on the infield. First base coming in. Can't get there. Ball drops. There goes the runner. He's going to be out. He had to wait. Nothing he could do. That'll be the second out of the inning. He'll get caught there on a 3-4 play on the pop-up. Little infield pop-up that falls in for Duncan, his second hit of the game. That one off the shortstop's glove, and everybody going to be safe. So you got runners at first and second as Sahaki gets a single. 2 outs. Again, this is what Alabama wanted to do, is try to plate 3 runs if they could. Here's Bantow. 2 singles already today. Long throw or long shot to short, and then the ball hits the runner. He'll be safe. And as Duncan sliding into third, everybody's safe on the single. And it's first, second, and third. Bases loaded for Gregory Roush, who hit a big double his last time up. And a perfect opportunity for Roush to do it again and put enough runs across the board. Rips this one into right, and it's caught. Shallow right center fielder right there gets underneath to make the grab and ends this inning and the opportunity. No runs in the inning. They strand 3. We're going bottom of 4. It's an 8-1 ball game right now in favor of Alabama. Tennessee coming to the plate next.
It ain't cold now, Charlie.
Again, a very warm one here today as the temperatures begin to rise. Sorry about that. The umpires are putting their water bottles back through the fence. Currently here we've got, according to the forecast, 84. Feels like 91 under mostly cloudy skies. As we'll look for temperatures later this afternoon to get into the upper 80s, low 90s, and feels like temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. So it's going to get warmer as the day goes on. But right now, somewhat comfortable. I mean, it's not bad because there is a nice little breeze blowing, and it's keeping things a little cooler than normal. Tennessee to the plate, down by 7. First pitch swung on, ripped towards second base. And over to first for the out. So Ellis Hamrick with a ground out. Second to first, 1 away. And back to the top of the lineup for Kevin Little. Coach bounces that one into the box. What the pitch the kids want to hit. And they'll tell him. Ground ball to third. Woody with a nice snag and a good throw to first. No, he beat it out. Good wheels there by Kevin Little for the single. Woody did everything he could. Little just with a little extra speed that beat him out. Ripped down the third base line. Oh, just foul. That one goes all the way to the fence, too. Wow. Man, did Holland rip that one. Aiden had himself 2 or more, maybe. Popped up. Woody tried to go over. In and out of the glove. Everybody going to be safe. Might have been a play that he probably should have let go and let his shortstop handle it, but good hustle. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Alex Potter. Grounded to short his first time up. Swing in the middle. This tournament will go all the way through Tuesday evening, or Tuesday morning, 10:30. And we'll find out who is the winner of the 2018 Coach Pitch Championship Tuesday morning. Ground ball to third. Woody goes over to the bag, tags, throws to second. Boy, he's got really good baseball intelligence skills. Nice job to go get the runner over at third to get the second out of the inning. Runners at first and second, still 2 outs. Grounded towards first. Oh, under the glove of the first baseman. They're going to send the runner. The right fielder flips it into the infield. Run's going to score. They got runners at first and third. The first baseman holding on to the ball. And halfway now, the one of them, both are going to go. Coming into the plate. No, he's safe. He slid under the tag. You cannot hold on to that ball. He should have came. Roush has got to know. The second baseman's got to know. Come towards the plate with that ball. Don't let him get you like that. And he did. He played him perfect. Holland scores. Potter's at second. Run for Tennessee, 8-2. To 3. Should be 2. Okay. Bryce Williams is at second. This is true, so I may have missed a runner. Sorry. Caden True. Foul ball. It's an 8-3 ball game, and at second is Bryce Williams. Ground ball in between the hole. It's a runner at third, and a roll all the way into left field. They'll send the runner and the single, and now he'll go for second as they throw to first. And sliding in safely is Caden True, picks up the RBI on the single. And another run for the Tennessee squad, and they cut it to 8-4. And again, this all happening with 2 outs, but again, they continue to run the bases, continuing to make the Alabama squad throw the ball around, which they hadn't done before. Now Case Daniel comes to the plate. So they've cut the lead in half, and makes you feel a little better. It takes some of the pressure off because of the fact that the run rule can come into play so quickly with a 10-run lead. They've cut it back to a 4-run lead. Swung on and fouled off by Daniel. Right back to the mound. Coach moves out of the way. Picked up. Nice play there on the hill. That's tough to do because he's basically screened at that point. But they pick up 3 runs. It is now an 8-4 ball game as we roll into the 5th inning here on JockJive.com. So an 8-4 lead for Alabama, who jumped out early and had an opportunity to try to put it away. Now they've only got a 4-run lead, and now they got to play, because it looks like Tennessee has finally found their way to get some runs across the board, and they've cut the lead in half, 8-4. Summer of Dixie, of course, underway here between now and mid-August. JockJive will stream all of this tournament, plus the Final Four for the Junior Dixie Boys, Dixie Boys Pre-Majors, and Majors World Series. AAA, Ozone, and Majors World Series will be back here in Lumberton starting next Friday, and so much more. Catch it all right here on JockJive.com. So this one goes through Tuesday. Then they get 3 days of rest, and then we bring you the next World Series here from Lumberton. Which will start August the 4th. Summers comes to the plate. Levi Summers, Colt Wilson, and J.J. McCall will lead things off here for Alabama. They got a 4-run lead in the 5th. Top half of the inning here. Swung on, one hopper to third, picked up, scoop nicely, and throw over to first for the out in time. Nicely done by the hot third baseman over there for Tennessee. That is Holland. He's done that a couple times today. Here's Colt Wilson. A double, run scored, and a pop out to third. Wilson, part of that big inning, and a couple of ribbies up, and they scored 6 runs. One away. We are now late into the game. They play 6 innings, and we are in the 5th. Ground ball again to third, picked up, scoop, throw over to first in time. Makes it look routine. Quickly 2 outs. Swings at the first one and misses. Those of you that are tuning in looking for the next game, the Virginia-Georgia game, it's probably going to start about 12:45 or so. We're about 30 to 45 minutes behind after game number 1. So that's going to start a little later than 12. Pretty sure that it'll be pretty close to 12:30, 12:45. Popped up right side. First baseman backs up, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So a quick 5th inning for Alabama as they go 1-2-3. Going to the bottom of the 5th. 4-run lead, Alabama over Tennessee. Tennessee with 6 outs to work with. See if they can't get another inning like the last inning and pick up some more of those runs. Don't want to save it until the end. They'll come with Green, Sanders, and Burgess in the order. And if one of those 3 gets on, Pilkington will come to the plate. So we'll see. Max Green led off that 3rd inning with a double and scored the first run for Tennessee today. See if he can do it again here. So Green comes to the plate from the left side. He's ready to go. Coach is out there, and he's ready to pitch. 8-4 lead, bottom of 5. Swung on, right back to the hill. Knocked down. Still picks it up, and he beats it out. It's a really tough play. Like I said, being on the mound when the guy in front of you, it's hard to do, but Duncan did a nice job of recovering in there, but he couldn't get him at first. It'll be an infield single for Max Green. Runner aboard. for Drew Sanders. He rips this one towards third. Woody will pick it up, flip it over to second for one. Relay to first, not in time. So with one out, runner at first. Cody Burgess, fielder's choice last time up, comes to the plate. Swings at a high pitch, pops it high in the air. Second baseman shadowing his eyes and almost got away from him. He's looking back up at that sun again saying, whoa. And no glasses there in the infield, and the sun pretty bright now. So may see that change here for the rest of the day if these kids got the sunglasses. 2 down with a runner out. Swung on the first pitch and into the right center fielder's glove. And that's 3 outs. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4. No runs, and they strand a runner. Go to the top of the 6th. Tennessee does not take advantage of anything there. Makes it harder on themselves now because they've only got 3 outs to work with as we are in our last inning of play. Woody, Lavanda, and Searles due up for Alabama. They lead it 8-4. So Woody will lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning, our last inning of play. Single and a fly out today, followed by Lavanda and Tyler Searles. Tennessee needs a quick 3, then they need 4 to tie it and 5 to win it. Can Alabama hold on to this 4-run lead or produce even more? We'll see. Woody, a right-handed hitter, really good third baseman for a small guy. He really plays well. One hopper to second, throw over to first in time for the out. Out number 1 goes 4-3 in your scorebook. And that'll bring up Ethan Lavanda. Rips this one into center field, and it is caught by the right center fielder. 2 up, 2 away. So far, no extra insurance here for the Alabama squad. Up by 4. Here's Tyler Searles, single, and then his second time he got on, but unfortunately there was an out caused by interference. So that was, even though he got on, he's basically 2 for 2. Ground ball gets in the hole. He's 3 for 3 today. Searles with a really good bat. Gets a single. Keeps things going here for Alabama with 2 down. Here's Hall now, Sam Hall. 2 flyouts to the outfield today. They would like to get Searles around the bags and get him across the plate. Swung on, popped up, and back to the screen it goes, and down it comes off the netting. It's much easier to play with a 5-run lead than a 4-run lead. Of course, you don't see too many of these kids hit one out if bases are loaded, but with bases loaded, they could do some damage with a batted ball. Popped up right side first base, coming in, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning and the threat. So they go down again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they strand a runner. Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tennessee finds themselves down by 4 runs. Can they get those 4 and 1, or is it end here in game number 1 for both squads? Again, like I say, this is pool play. Nobody's out of anything. Still got a chance to come back and win your second game. An 8-4 lead right now. Like I say, we'll start play tomorrow at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Unless things change. So far, that's the schedule. 1 o'clock, and that'll be from the consolation series. It'll be the pool 1, 2, 3, and 4, third runners up from each of those pools. Playing at 1 o'clock, then they'll play at 5:30 to get a consolation win. And then the other consolation win will play at 5:30 as well for third place. So, and then we'll start off with the winner's bracket at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. So you can sleep in a little longer and get to church and get all the things done before you have to tune in. You can hear the wind picking up a little bit, which feels really nice. So here we go. Smith, the ground ball to Woody. Woody picks it up, throws over to first. It'll be out number 1, and now they've only got 2 outs to work with. Like I said, Archie Smith, the catcher, on the handle there. But boy, you got to give it up for the young man over there at third. He has played really well. Mike Woody has done a nice job today for this Alabama squad. That ball slapped over the shortstop's head into left center field, and a base hit for Hamrick. So Tennessee gets a runner aboard. That's what they need. Back to the top of the order. Kevin Little beat out a single last time up. They've got to keep things going. They need 4 to tie it, 5 to win it. And Kevin didn't like that first pitch. Ground ball, shortstop. Touch the bag, throw to first. You get him or no? No, I think he's safe. So a really nice play there. Unassisted to the shortstop. Little is safe at first. Hamrick is out, number 2. That one fouled off by Holland. Got on by an error, scored a run, and flew out to left field. The ump got hit or just went down, not sure, but they're helping him off the field. Not sure if that was heat exhaustion or what. Like I said, it is warm out there. 84 and feels like temperatures in the 90s. They'll need to get him into some air conditioning and get some cool ice and water and everything else for him. Yeah, second time I've seen this in the last couple of years. It was down at the Perfect Game Park just outside of Atlanta. And the field much hotter down there because it's turf. Temperature got up to over 100 on the field, 100 plus. And the umpire just went down there too. And I was watching, he was kind of weaving back and forth. Next thing you know, he was down on the turf. And they brought him up into the press box and had ice in all the 5 different positions that you put him in. And they do have a medical unit here and a medical tent. They got him into the dugout right now, and they're going to bring over some fans and some ice and try to cool him down. While we have a bit of a break in the action. Again, if you missed the first game today, North Carolina won 10-6 over Georgia. Georgia, their second game coming up right after this one. They'll play Virginia, and then they will be done for the day. And Tennessee will come back right after that and play Mississippi. A game scheduled for 1:30 probably won't go until 2:15, 2:30, and they're going to call the boys in while they try to get this umpire cooled off. After the Georgia, Virginia, Tennessee, Mississippi, then Virginia comes back and plays North Carolina. 3 o'clock, 4:30, Mississippi, Alabama. So Alabama won't play again until maybe the last game of the evening, unless we have a Pool 2 or a Pool 4 playoff if necessary. Those games scheduled for 6 and 7:30 this evening. That would be if teams are tied or something of that nature. Where we're at right now, we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. There's 2 outs. It's an 8-4 lead for Alabama over Tennessee. Runner on first, and we had an umpire go down. So I'm going to take a break here. I don't have any music or anything to play for you. We're not allowed to do that, but we'll keep you posted here. Once you see the guys come back on the field, we'll come back. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a few minutes. And again, folks, the reason for the timeout here right now is because we had an umpire just go down out there in the infield outfield slash. It's warm temperatures here. It's very warm. 87 feels like 95. He said he just drank the water, cold water, too fast. But light wind that's blowing pretty decent from left field towards right. But he went down, and they got him off the field pretty quickly. They've got him in the dugout. They've iced him down, and they're medical staff here at Lumberton at the park is looking at him right now as we speak. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tennessee is down by 4 runs. They've got a runner at first with 2 outs. They've got 1 out to work with, but they need 4 runs to send it to extra innings, 5 runs to pull out the win, which would be unreal at this point, but what a big win it would be. And Georgia and Virginia getting a little extra time here. And it looks like we're finally going to go. We're going to get another umpire to come out and finish the last out. So looks like we're going to get play back underway here. The Alabama squad back out onto the field. The Tennessee squad back into the plate. Aiden Holland with 2 down and a runner at first. And they need to keep things going if they want to play on. Means Holland's got to get himself on the base paths. So they pick up one of the other umpires. He'll come out for the last out here. While the other umpire, they continue to take a look at and keep him cooled off and get him to go. He said that he's diabetic as well, so we want to make sure that he is okay, and they have the medical staff here, and they're ready to take care of anything that's needed. So here we go. Does the game continue, or is the last out recorded here? Holland off the end of the bat, and it's flipped foul to the right side. Searles working that gear and got it back in order. He's back behind the plate, ready to go. Swung on off the handle into left field. Drops in, fair ball. Runners at first and third. There goes the runner to third after the little bobble in left field. Slides in safely. And down to second goes Holland. So Kevin Little with some heads-up base running. Single by Holland. Runners at first and second. I'm sorry, second and third with 2 outs. And this is what the Tennessee squad needed. They need to keep this inning going. Now they got the opportunity with 2 runners aboard. It's an 8-4 ball game. Swung on, ground ball past the mound to second base, picked up, scoop, throw over to first. In time for the outs, and the game is over. So they end the threat and they end the ball game by a score of 8-4. It is going to go to Alabama, and they are going to move on. So Alabama wins their first of pool play today. They'll play again later this afternoon. The game's scheduled for 4:30, probably going to be after 5, folks. If you want to tune back in for that one, they will take on Mississippi. We'll come back in about 30 minutes or so with our next game. Coming up next, it is going to be Georgia and Virginia right here on JockJive.com. I'm Chuck Sebastian. That is the final again. It's an 8-4 win for Alabama.